Okay, the NRL is planning to reduce the number of interchanges from 8 to 6. They've already reduced it from 10 to 8 as of the start of last season, and this could come in as early as next year. There is some evidence to say that it reduces contact injuries. However, muscle strains have gone up. But the more serious broken bones, contact injuries from fresher players, steamrolling a tired player, will be less. However, the muscular injuries and the ligament injuries may go up. So it's open to debate 50-50, but a lot of the press seem to be in favour of this, and a lot of the governance of the NRL, so Todd Greenburg and his cronies seem to be in favour of it. Whether the players are or not is another thing, because they've got to be on board, really, for it to work effectively, and the coaching staffs have got to be on board effectively. I don't see why it shouldn't work, but at the same time I can see some of the issues with it. There is no perfect system. It's either they reduce the number of interchanges completely to nothing and they just have a standard bench for injured players. That's the simple truth of it. They either get rid of the interchange rule and keep a standard bench like rugby union, or they work with, because there are some rumours it might go as low as 4. Now, player fitness has improved over the last 20 odd years to the point where we can actually have the interchange and players can warm up, get on, do 40 minutes, come off, and be ready just in case there's an injury. So the players are a lot fitter than what they were, and the game has evolved from what it was 20, 30 years ago. So that is something to take into consideration. But I will say this, and I will stress this really importantly, they've only got a couple of years worth of data, and yeah, okay, the amount of injuries dropped considerably and then dropped slower. So it's interesting. We shall have to see, but I want to see what NRL fans feel about reducing the number of interchanges and the plans to do so. And it will interest me to see, how far they reduce it now. Does it reduce to 4 eventually? Or will they go to a standard bench like rugby union, which I think some rugby league fans may not like. They may want to stick with the interchange system how it is and stop fiddling with it. But we shall see. There was a big uproar with the reduction of interchanges for the beginning of last season. We'll have to see. Is the league ready to drop the interchange level year on year? But we shall see. It's Todd Greenburg's plan to do this. Is he the right man to lead the NRL? That's another question. But we'll leave that there. So thank you very much for watching. Place your comments below if you are an NRL fan and you are interested in the amount of interchange changes, because the Super League is different. So that's an interesting point. The Super League is completely done differently with the interchanges than the reffing style and the play the ball rule. It's all different in the Super League because there's no universal governing body of rugby league around the world. It's each nation has its own governing body, basically. Each league has its own governing body, which is different. And so there's no universal rule on interchanges and rule variations. That's interesting as well. Would that be something that comes out of this? But anyway, place your comments below and I'll have some more videos for you soon.